And just to confirm to the media fraternity and the country and our members, wherever they are, that the day before yesterday, that was on Wednesday, we were invited by the CS Labour, and after lengthy deliberations, we were requested to pause our strike action and to allow dialogue to take place. While we was still in that meeting, we got an invite from the CS from newly appointed CS for Transport, Honorable Davis Chirchir, who gave us an invite for a meeting on Tuesday next week. And after talking to our delegates today, we have considered the request from government, and in light of the invite for a Tuesday meeting with the CS Transport, and we have agreed that we will pause, we will suspend. Actually, we will not suspend. We will delay our strike action. We will postpone our strike action for 2 weeks. And we just want to make it clear that we are getting into discussions with the government and KAA with a very clear mind that we are opposed to anything called Adani. Anything, any trace of Adani, we are not going to allow it. That is a very clear position.
No to Adani. Adani must go.
We are also getting into these discussions with the determination that a resolution will only travel the highway of relieving some people, some managers of their roles, both at KAA and KQ. We will not end this dispute with the same people who have occasioned pain, who have, come up with punitive policies, decisions against our members. We will not. Those who have harassed, female workers at KQ, we will not end this dispute until they step out of those organizations. That is our position. We want the country to know. So on Monday, we want to assure the country and all travelers that there will be no strike on Monday. But should the discussions and deliberations of the government not bear fruit, and after 2 weeks, we are not reissuing a notice, we will decide when, what time, and how to start our strike. We can do it the next hour. We can do it the next day. We can do it after 3 days, a time of our own choosing. But our determination is, Adani, find something else to do. Keep yourself busy elsewhere. JKIA is not going anywhere. That is our inheritance. It belongs to Kenya.
Yes!
We will not surrender it to anybody. We can't. We can't. With that, I want to say thank you. If there are any questions.
Can you please recap a little bit why you're against Adani?
We are against Adani. There are many reasons. I can't exhaust them. But among the key reasons is that, one, we have not been engaged formally as a stakeholder, as a representative of workers. Nobody has talked to us about Adani. We see it in media. We see a press statement that was released by the acting MD KAA, informing Kenyans that indeed they received a PIP proposal from Adani way back in March. Look, he is addressing Kenyans when the stakeholders, a key stakeholder like KAWU, has not been informed, has not been brought on board. Over and above that, I mean, we have information flying in the media, social media, and we have seen documents which are believed to belong to Adani, where they have proposed that once they take over JKIA, employees of KAA especially, those at JKIA today, first and foremost, they will lose employment. All of them, they lose employment. Then two, they will reapply to the new employer called Adani Airport Holdings now. Three, those who will be lucky to be employed by Adani will be placed on new inferior terms. As a working fraternity, we can't allow that to happen. It can't happen. We can't allow that. Another issue is KAA is financially liquid, is one of the few profit-making government parastatals today. Between 2021 and 2023, the Treasury, that is the government, took 25 billion shillings from KAA in terms of profits generated by KAA. So the question is there justification why KAA is seeking an external investor? Why should KAA go the PPP way when it has the resources, it has the money to invest in its own modernization and expansion? The other day we read in the media, Adani is saying, our mandate is not to come and expand JKIA. They are not even planning to put up a new runway. Instead, they are saying, we are only coming to manage and refurbish. Tell me, Kenyans, what is refurbishment? Are we saying that KAA cannot refurbish the airport as currently is? Is KAA unable to manage? If it is unable to manage, if management is a problem, they can be replaced. So there is no justification why the country is going the PPP way. KAA has money. We have been told from other sources that Adani wants to use the JKIA title to secure a loan from the Middle East. The question is, what makes it impossible for KAA, through the government of Kenya, to secure a facility if they think they need a lot of money at once? Why get a third party to go and secure a loan for you and make that money appear as if it belongs to that company? That is wrong. For those reasons, and much, much more. For example, the proposal from Adani is to take over all ground handling operations. KQ will lose the ground handling operations. Swissport will lose. Tradewinds will lose. Eurocraft. Anybody who is doing handling business at JKIA, they stand to lose. The question is why? We represent employees in those organizations. Why do you want to occasion job losses? Why? So because of that, we are not going to allow Adani. And we are not going to allow anything that touches directly or indirectly on terms of employment for our members. We will not allow it. We will not stand by and watch fraud happening at JKIA. We will not allow it. We will not allow it.